What's going on, guys? It's Coach Noop back in the building with another one, and it's going to be jam packed full of jewels. And your time is always appreciated because you can be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. And this one is about a man who he murdered his wife and his 2-year-old son, and then he attempted suicide. But they just released the call that was made, the 911 call. So we're gonna check it out, man. Let's get to it.
Tonight, we're hearing the 911 call made after police say that a man killed his wife and child nearly a year ago in Plantation.
Yeah, Juwan, police say the man then tried to kill himself. NBC6's Nico Clemens is live at the Broward County Jail where that man is being held tonight. Nico.
Hey, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, bro. Let's get that out the way, man.
Juwan Trina, this was and is a horrific story. This man is accused of murdering his wife and 2-year-old son inside their home. And it wasn't police who found them. It was other family members.
My daughter's been assaulted. I think she's dead.
Unthinkable tragedy.
And there's blood all over the place. I'm walking in it too right now.
More than a year after a double murder in Plantation, we're hearing the frantic 911 phone call made by a relative.
Miss, you need to send help over here.
Police say Juan Carlos Aponte stabbed his wife, Sarah Gamma, and 2-year-old son to death in their home last March, then tried to kill himself by overdosing on prescription medication. Investigators say Aponte did not hurt their 4-month-old child. Gamma's parents made the gruesome discovery.
Hey, it's messed up, man, that, grandparents had to make that discovery, or, the lady's parents, man. And, I always talk about decision making and how important it is, bro. And this one, it's easy to see how important it was, man, to make a decision so messed up, which, you got to be mentally messed up, bro, to take your wife out and your son and then leave one son or leave one child there. Like taking anybody out, period, bro, is crazy. But especially like the woman that you're married to, like I always say, that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. And we all know things don't work out like that sometimes. So that's when you know to call it quits and give yourself a chance, give her a chance, give your kids a chance. If you didn't want to take care of your kids, man, and just leave the situation, bro, and go work on yourself, get your mental together, spiritual together, your physical together, and work on yourself to the point where, you don't have like problems with dealing with your wife or your ex-wife and your kids, man, because really that's what we're here for, man. We're here to, create children, raise them, someone to have to carry on the family name, stuff like that, man. And somewhere along the line, this guy, he just, he wasn't thinking about that, the longevity, man, the future, and who was going to take his place when he was gone. And we definitely know that this isn't the type of stuff that you want your kids to have to witness or be around, especially, take place and involve your kids in something like that, or anybody else for that matter, man.
Her father called 911.
My daughter, yeah, she looks like her throat has been slashed.
While he's on the phone, Gamma's mother cries in the background.
Hey, that's messed up, man. That her father had to find her like that, and that's the last thing you ever want for your kids, man. Is for something like that to happen, and especially like outliving your kids, because we're not supposed to outlive our kids. Our kids are supposed to outlive us, so they can take whatever we built, whatever we left for them, and build off of that. Keep creating, having more children, stuff like that, man. So anytime that somebody does something like this, man, it's really, it's crazy, bro. And it is all kinds of help out there, for you as far as like mental health and stuff like that. And you just have to know, like, and have the discernment to know when something's not right with you, because nobody's gonna love you like you love yourself, man. And at the same time, you can't take your problems out on anybody else, man. You put yourself in the positions that you're in life, man. Nobody else does that. Can you be influenced by stuff? Yes, but ultimately, you're the one that has to make that decision for yourself, and then live with it, and then you learn, like, how it affected you, and that ultimately affects everybody else, man. And that's what happened here today. He tried to take he did take his problems out on his family, the people who depended on him the most, the people that were looking up to him, following his leadership. And, he did a terrible job at that, man.
We're looking for the son.
Gamma's father says that they couldn't find their 2-year-old grandson. Police say they found him face down in the pool with several cuts in his neck. His mother was in the kitchen. Investigators say her husband stabbed her 28 times.
So you guys...
Look, man, and then just to even think like that, to be able to go through with something like that, stabbing your wife 28 times, man, a woman that you see every day, that, she has your back, you know what I'm saying? She'll be there for you when you need something. And especially like some mental health or something, man. The one that's gonna be there through thick and thin, bro. And it shouldn't even be a thought in your mind to even do something like that, for real though. Like, especially like I've been saying, man, the woman that's gonna be there for you, bro, no matter what happens.
We're calling all morning and you haven't gotten a response, so you guys went over there?
The arrest warrant says Aponte was suffering from PTSD after serving in the military and has a traumatic brain injury. He's here at the jail, no bond.
So you got PTSD and you're suffering from a traumatic brain injury, bro. But it's cold out here, snowing still. And, but that's still no excuse, though. So, you had PTSD. There's help out there for that, too, man. Go get help for that. And, your wife and your kids weren't the one who caused that PTSD, man. And you shouldn't take that out on them. You shouldn't have done that. And even though, you still had that brain injury, he wasn't mentally retarded or anything like that, man. And they're not going to take that as an excuse for what he has done. And that's why he still doesn't have any bond and he's still being held, because they know that that's not an excuse, man. There's really no excuse to kill anybody, bro. I say that all the time, too. There's no excuse to even really think like that. Like, nobody can make you upset, bro. Everything comes from within yourself, man. The way that you feel. And if you feel like people can even make you feel that type of way, bro, then that's not your crowd, man. You have to go somewhere where, you're able to be happy at, man, and you're able to be successful, you're able to grow. And if you feel like you weren't able to do that with your wife and your kids, man, then again, it's okay to get divorced, man. But, you still have responsibilities out here. And it's crazy that he did that to the 2-year-old and he left the 4-month-old. I mean, God bless the 4-year-old child, man, even though he really lost both parents that day, too. You know, you just have to be able to think rationally and logically in these situations, man, and know that it's time to go, or you know, you need to step away, and you have to be able to say that and communicate, man. But anyways, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. Until next time, I'm out.